Today is a happy day.
Yeah.
Today you graduated. Take us through your journey, how it all started.
So I started my university journey at the University of Pretoria here in South Africa.
Okay.
I'm studying in the Faculty of Health Science,
Okay.
and I was able to push through late nights, through being focused when my peers are being distracted, just focusing on my books. I also took part in some part-time jobs just to also, hustler, Nigerian girl.
Okay.
So doing that on the side and still making sure that I got the academic marks. I finished my course in the right amount of times. In the right amount of years.
Okay.
I finished with a bachelor in sports science. That's basically just when you help the athletes like run faster, like you look at the anatomy, the functioning of the body, the physics of the body, how does it work, how do you heal them when they're injured.
Okay.
And then now I'm doing my postgraduate, so I'm studying my honors degree in biokinetics, which means also you work with people in hospitals or in private practice, or also athletes or anyone with any chronic conditions, so obesity, diabetes. If they have special needs like cerebral palsy, Down syndrome, elderly people, children, just working with them to gain strength in their body so that they can do our everyday things that we take for granted, for walking, picking things up, and then even going all the way to your athletes, so helping them reach their top speed.
Okay, thank you very much. Mama Amarachi, you should be a proud mother at this moment. Just summarize what are the things you can tell us about Amarachi.
Oh, okay. Actually, I greet you all, and I'm saying, just want to talk about Amara. Oh, there's a lot to talk about, because actually Amara is always step ahead.
Okay.
Of her age. Even when she was growing up, I was like, okay, Amara, I was like, really? All these things now when you are this type of certain age where you're not supposed to, but Amara's always go ahead and always live life ahead of what age she's at.
Okay.
And right now, sometimes I want to say Amara, she's even stricter than me. As a parent, I'm like, no, girl, like seriously, you cannot do this. And Amara, she's like stricter now. No, she's the one who's in order, telling me about finances, how to manage everything.
Okay.
Oh, it's Amara. Amara will just tell you, no, ma, dress like this. No, ma, you don't look good like this. She's such a fabulous child. She's like always. She takes so much after her father.
Oh.
If I can just say that. May his soul rest in peace, but she really do take so much after her father.
Okay, ma'am, being a single mother,
Yeah.
I know the journey is not easy financially and everything.
Yes.
So how did you skate through?
Oh, by grace of God, I can say God is always with us.
Okay.
God is always with us, because sometimes we just talk to God and it's like, you don't know tomorrow how you're gonna cover up whatever you're supposed to pay, and you just see it happening, and then you go to sleep again peacefully, and you wake up again the next day. It's like, okay, today I'm supposed to pay this, I'm supposed to do this for my children, and everything is done. God always actually take care of us. God is always with us, and I do thank Him so much.
Okay, I'm coming back to you. I know it's not easy. Being a graduate, I believe you passed through some obstacles. Can you take us through those challenges you passed through when you studied?
Yes, so some of the challenges, which are just testimonies, like my mom said, from God. Firstly, I just want to say that all the challenges that I'll even address have just strengthened my faith, because I've seen that He really is a living God. And through things from I remember before I even started university, I was accepted into the course, but my residence was still uncertain where I was going to stay.
Okay.
And I think 2 weeks before they called me and said, no, we reviewed your application and we're not sure how we missed you. We even gave you a bigger room that you're coming to stay here. And I said, wow, that really is amazing. And throughout the course, getting sponsorships and bursaries to cover for my fees, people acknowledging that, oh, you're working two jobs on the side, and you're still studying, and you're still really active in your church, and you're still doing this, you're still doing that. So I just want to give you, just people showing love and kindness to me. And I think it's also just a testament to how my parents raised me to always be humble. Like, we have had a lot, we have also struggled, but you stay the same. You're always loving to people, you're always generous, it's just the heart posture. And I think that has really carried me through, because I've seen some of my peers fall, and not necessarily because they didn't work, but because where was their heart. So that's what I can say.
Okay, ma'am, I'm coming back to you. You mentioned being a single mother.
Yes.
What advice do you have for the single mother watching you right now that wish that the child to be a graduate, or the prayed single mother praying for them to maybe give birth to a child that will finish university? Being a single mother is not an easy task. It's a very, very difficult thing, financially and emotionally. It's not easy. So what advice do you have to give to them?
Actually, I would say for single mothers out there, just actually keep your trust in God.
Okay.
And then ask for wisdom for Him to cover you, especially in the things that you don't understand, how you're going to handle them. Especially because we have a teenager, daughter, or, that you wouldn't even understand how to start, to put them in the way for them to understand life and to trust God. But actually, I would just say, actually single mothers out there, just trust in God and ask for more wisdom, and then God will give you the way.
Okay, thank you very much. Amarachi, last question for you. What advice do you have for somebody watching a teenager watching you right now that want to be a graduate, that want to graduate maybe to pursue their career? What advice do you have for them?
The advice I have for all that are watching, that are trying right now, is to never give up. Always keep pushing. But even with pushing, you have to want it. You really, really have to want it. You have to be focused. You have to not conform to what those around you are doing. Don't be peer pressured that if you're writing tomorrow to go out or to go and be with your friends. Like, prioritize what you need to do. If you need to study in that moment, then you're studying in that moment. But also with that, have a balance, have a good community. I've been so blessed with community, whether it's my sisters from church, my own sisters and brother, and my parents. Like, surround yourself with people that are also succeeding, so that you can also be one to succeed. Invest in yourself.
All right, Amarachi, congratulations to you once again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your time.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.